I do believe, I think every member of City Council is, I don't know about you, Ms. Grace, if you've had a chance to join yet or not, but so then I think that's at least 6 out of 7. I don't know if Ms. Negron is a member or not, but it's, as I've said over the years, there's not a more important project in the city of Bethlehem than the Bethlehem Food Co-op. Kathy had me beat, actually I had me beat by 100. Here's my card, number 41. That goes way back to when we initially got together. And now I know it's up over 660. I think I was 41 because I might have went to eat first before I filled out the paperwork. But to be serious here for a second, is like what the co-op represents, and I'm not surprised that its mission isn't one that necessarily everybody understands, is that the co-op is providing something to this city, and it's already providing something through not just the organization and the services that are being provided at William Penn Elementary School and Thomas Jefferson Elementary School, but there's also a spirit, and it's the spirit of how do we create things that can benefit every single person in the city of Bethlehem. People look at it as being about food security and about shopping to be able to make your own choice, but it's much more than that. It's about how you create a sustainable city. I know that when my full-time job is I work at Allen High School, and I hear the stories of the kids that walk home past Allen High School, and I don't blame them when they're going to McDonald's, when they're going to Burger King, because those are the only food options that they have around. This is an issue of equity, it's an issue of social justice, it is an environmental issue, and this is a project that, and if you look, and I had a chance to attend the co-op's annual meeting a couple of weeks ago, and when you look at the growth that has occurred, it is growth that has occurred by spreading the idea of the co-op without even having a location that is announced yet. And it is that idea and that spirit that we can create a third place for people, a place where people don't just go to work and where they live, but it brings the community together. And we don't have a lot of those in this city. What we do have a lot of in this city is we have private businesses that have certainly looked to the public for tax incentives, certainly looked to government for how can you help out our private business, and we have those in this city, and we just had a meeting about it last week or a couple weeks ago when we talked about our CRIZ and our TIF and all the different programs that private business applies for to be a part of to necessarily have the government help them out. And I said every year that we support the co-op that there's not a vote that I am prouder of than I am to vote for the co-op because what it represents for the future of this city. It has not been an easy program, it's not been an easy path to get to this point of 660 and counting members. And it hasn't been easy, but it also is a testament to what it takes to actually create real change. What it takes to actually create real change is telling people this is what we want to do and paying attention to the details and having patience and having resilience and fighting and spreading the message that when people hear about it, they're like, this is what I want to be a part of. This is what it means to be a part of a community. I probably attended 20 different co-op ventures, meetings, and everything like that before I realized that like this is how you put together real change in a community. And it was one of the inspirations for when I proposed Northside 2027 was the idea is it's not just about how you pass an ordinance or how you pass a law or how you give $10,000 or $20,000 here. It's how do you bring together a permanent group of people from across the city that cuts across class lines, that cuts across all of our neighborhoods and bring them together for a common mission. And it's very, very hard to do that. And the co-op was doing that well before I had thought of doing Northside 2027. But it is an example of what our city can be when we look at what can we accomplish when we come together. And I guess I will wrap up my comments there by saying I want to thank everybody for coming out today. I bet that if there was any idea that there was going to even be one comment about the co-op, that we could have gotten all 660 households to come to this particular meeting to talk about what it means for this community. In a day and age where a lot of people think that the government doesn't stand up for these type of projects and these type of missions, the administration support for this project, city council support for this project, and community support for this project is a real testament to what this community can be and what people are able to accomplish when they come together for a mission that goes beyond just their own self-interest. Thank you, Dr. Van Warren.